Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching Severance.
Hell people. This
Episode
is hell.
7.
I have successfully made someone watch Severance.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have rewatched a good chunk of Severance this week. In preparation for this episode, basically. It truly is the best show.
My mom is watching the Severance. Even my mother is watching the Severance. But she's watching it with my brother. And he's not the best person to watch it with.
Yeah.
And so she calls me after every episode for me to explain her things because she does not understand sometimes.
Yeah, I forget sometimes how regular people watch shows because I watch them with you.
Yeah.
You know?
And she likes it. She likes when I tell her things, you know what I mean? She's like, really? You guys think that? That's what you think is gonna happen? Oh my god, that's such a good thing. And yesterday she called me and she said, oh my god, you guessed who the 7th episode is gonna be about. I was like, oh, I guessed that. Oh my god. God knows what I told her, and I don't know. I guess what 7th episode, who's 7th episode is gonna be.
Who did you say it was?
I don't know. I have no idea. You know, I'm thinking probably I said we need to have an episode about this person, or we need to find out more about this person or about this person. But
now I think it's Cobell.
I honestly don't know.
It's gonna be Cobell, and that makes me so excited because again I was watching it this week, and again I forget how regular people watch this show. Because I'm watching and I can't I am not the person that spoils people. I don't even point things out to them that's gonna make it too obvious because I don't want that done to me, you know. So I don't do it to anyone.
I need to tell you, many people want to do it on them to them.
Yes, I know, but I can't. I can't.
It's just because, for example, Milica likes if she misses something for it to be told to her.
Yes, but the only thing I can point out would be too obvious. You know what I mean? So I was watching with a friend. We were watching the 2nd season. And so Helena is Helly, you know? And I thought that was gonna be pretty obvious.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, and so he was why is she lying?
No, I wouldn't say
that. I don't know. And so when scenes were happening and you see how she acts, the scene with her and Mark in the hallway. I can't be look how weird this is. Mm-hmm. You know? Just there's no...
I understand. No, things like that, our theories, I would not say. Yeah. But I think many people miss obvious things. Again, my mother and my brother, they are confused by the last episode. So my mom is please, as soon as you watch it, call me, explain it to me.
I'm so afraid what this episode is because my friend texted me and he was like, did you watch? Are you gonna watch? Because he watched it last night. Mm-hmm. And so because he was watching episodes before that, and so he was texting me about these episodes, and then he I was stop texting me about episode 7. He just at some point wrote to me, you're gonna love this. Mm-hmm. And then afterwards he just said that he feels emotionally exhausted. Mm-hmm. And if he said I'm gonna love this, I have made a very strong case about Cobell. And so now I think it's Cobell.
I don't know.
I'm so excited about this
my mom, I definitely did mention at some point, Cobell did not show up in many episodes. I can't wait for her to show up, you know? But again, I did talk about every single character, which I want to find out more of.
But which is every character.
So it could be Milch as well.
What the fuck is happening? God,
it could be Helena. Again, if I talk about one character, it would be her.
Where we left off last episode, Mark was having that surgery.
Oh my god, imagine if they find Miss Casey in this episode. They're not gonna find. But they're gonna have...
I expect that from the last, or maybe second to last episode.
Which is... I don't think so.
Maybe the episode 9. Well, because we have the directions.
That's what I want to say. I would say that there is a potential in this episode for us to go downstairs.
In this episode?
At the end, why not?
Okay, sure, by the end. Not? We gather up and by the end, that's how the episode finishes.
Not? Why not? Why wouldn't the episode finish the way that we opened the...
Or we entered the elevator.
Or even see her.
The elevator.
Or see the room or see something.
Maybe.
I even think more than just we're gonna lose our minds.
Literally, if it ends like that, someone should have told me don't watch it now.
Yeah.
Wait. Why didn't
anyone tell us?
I cannot believe that there's that people around us have seen this episode before us.
Casual viewers, you know what I mean?
What
people who don't care.
Literally, this is what I mean.
My mom told me that she can't wait to watch me before so that I would explain the episode to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And my friends like, everyone needs to die. like Miss, what is her name? Huang.
Oh, Juan.
Child
needs to die! A child!
He's like, why does someone punch her in the face? What are you saying?
Punch you in the face!
Literally. Like, what are you saying? And he's like, Helena, what a psychopath. I'm like, listen,
my psychopath.
like,
see, I would not
understand.
I would not argue it, but I would defend her. Yes, that's how our week has been.
Everyone has seen this episode by us at this point.
Has seen
and
it.
It's Monday. Next time is the last time. It's the last time that we're gonna watch it as it goes.
Yeah.
And then everyone's gonna fucking see episode 9
and 10.
Horrible. But it's okay. I guess. I'm just gonna have to find other things to watch to distract myself. So anyways, that's where we left off. I don't know what state Mark is in right now. Considering again.
Yeah,
we opened up his brain. We hemorrhaged. That is not grammatically correct. Hemorrhaging something. His chip. I don't know what happened there. Again, the doctor does not seem confident while doing this.
I mean, it's not like she's been doing this before.
No. That's where we left off.
Yeah, we need to... Let's play the episode.
I don't know. Let's not go Bell.
No, that is...
I know this person.
I mean, is it red hair? Is it Helena? I don't think so.
It's a university. I was about to say it's a university. And she was also a professor, wasn't she?
Thanks.
What do you get there?
I cannot.
Sorry,
I don't
what
feel
do you-
good.
When you got there?
Themes of religious conversion in
Gosh, she's very pretty.
Oh my god.
She's
spoiler. Please.
What about you?
I cannot look at
Yeah,
him.
this is a real
He
treat.
doesn't
cannot
look
look
he
at
doesn't
him.
look like Mark.
Western blonde. I'm sorry, who are you?
Gemma.
Who are you?
Mark.
Nice to meet you, Mark.
You too.
Maybe because the hemorrhaging and now is he remembering things, you know? Are we gonna go... Okay, but when did I guess this? This is for sure something that I have never said in my life, that we're gonna have an episode.
I
don't feel good.
I feel like I need to stop. I was not prepared for
Literally, I
this.
was
I
not
was not
prepared
prepared for this to be...
I was not prepared for this.
Where did you go?
She's awake?
Well, they're like... her inner self was in... Like, it was alive for what? How
100
many
something
hours?
hours.
Like...
Where does
and
she
she's been
live?
gone
What
for
is
like 2 years.
happening?
Where is she?
I have no idea what's happening. I'm all chills.
There might be some deficits.
What are you talking
Hopefully
about?
nothing long term.
What are you talking?
Hopefully nothing long.
Do we need an ambulance? Can you answer one of my questions, please?
Literally, I would punch her.
Do we need an ambulance?
No. Your brother's reintegrating.
No, he's not.
Yes.
I know that was troubling.
Okay, I can tell that you're smarter than me, so forgive me if I say this like super plainly, but if you give one solitary thought to messing with my brother again, I will throw you off a fucking bridge.
Devin,
We don't do that again.
we'll discuss it later.
Nope. No. It's settled fucking law, lady, okay? Just accept it.
I love
That's
her.
what he wants.
What he wants is to know whether Gemma's
She
alive or
is.
I don't
not. Please don't mess with me.
She is alive.
This episode is already too much for me. We're 3 minutes in, it's already too much for me.
This is not at all. I was not prepared for this.
I cannot.
Thank God.
Thank God. I need to breathe. Where is she?
Where is she?
What is happening? Is she kidnapped? Is she herself? Is she her brain? Who is this person? What are they doing to her?
It's like she's been here for like 2 years. The amount of like, I don't know even how to say it. Like they could. She might be completely. What word am I looking for? Brainwashed? What is? I don't know what that even entails. But like for 2 years, like what is Cold Harbor?
Can I tell you? Because we don't know what they're doing to her.
No,
I don't think she's brainwashed, meaning that they are teaching her things. I don't.
No,
think so.
I don't think so.
They're doing something to her
I
brain.
feel like it could not be erasing again. We talked about this potentially. It could not be erasing things. Like he is 95% complete. Is he erasing things somehow in her mind?
Emotions.
Yeah, memories, feelings. Is that normal temperature?
Yeah, we don't know.
Why does she
What are you
speak like
doing
this?
to her? We just saw her how she
Done your
was.
reading.
If you were caught in a mudslide, would you be more afraid of suffocating or drowning? Drowning.
What does this mean?
I don't know. It's not surprising that my mind needs somebody to explain this to her. Somebody's gonna explain this to me. You know what I mean?
How many rooms today?
Rooms?
6.
What does that mean?
Rooms for you, rooms for her, rooms for you.
You need to go through 6 rooms. This was first, yeah.
There's the bed.
That's where she lives.
What does she do? What does she do?
Now maybe she finds out.
Like
Wait.
when she gives.
This clothing, she goes to one department, but what does it mean?
Like, but then she's her innie self in those departments.
But is she?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
she was speaking
technically.
it was her innie self.
Yeah.
Are we right now before she like got fired or whatever? Allentown. What timeline?
I'm not gonna try.
Like I don't know if this is happening right now.
I wouldn't think so. No, I don't know.
Wellington.
Ready?
If you cut me off before I see where she enters. She said shit when she saw the clothes.
What is this?
It looks like a dentist office.
What is shit?
Oh, this is the guy that brought the things. He was whistling.
Could I please get a break? Just for a little while.
But it's been 6 weeks.
I was just here.
I know. Nobody likes the dentist. I should have been an accountant like my mom wanted.
I will kill them.
How many rooms? 6.
I will murder them. What are you doing to her?
Why is she dressed like this?
Well, like she saw the clothes and she said fuck. Like does she dress differently for different rooms? So like she knows where she goes?
Let's see how we're doing. Open wide, please.
I'm gonna kill them. What are they doing?
The fucking psychopaths. The fucking psychopaths.
How long was I in there? 2 hours.
Is she gonna go down to different?
No, different room. Please, for the love of God, explain something to me. Explain anything to me. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Cold Harbor.
I feel cold. elevator. I cannot even recognize him.
I cannot recognize him. This is a different person to me.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
I cannot look at her.
I was,
This is a different person to me as well.
It's an ant farm. Last night you said you like dance. So.
I said I like plants.
Plants.
I hate ants.
Oh, shit.
But I love farms.
Oh, good. Son, fucking behind.
Oh, I'm not even here.
Oh, you're not here? Yeah.
Is that
Oh.
That's for baby.
yeah, it's a crib.
It's on sale.
No, you're not.
What? How
Are you
dare
trying?
Pansy?
I cannot look at them.
I didn't even know the world can look like this.
That's what I want to say.
What is this type of world?
This is normal.
There's sunshine. There's nice weather. What year is this? The technology is like... I cannot understand the technology.
The two of us, it will be a grand adventure.
I feel like we spent a lot of time together. Not enough. Really?
Pretty much.
Did she have a miscarriage?
Yeah. Blood.
Yeah, I see it.
Hey, hon, do you know where I put the keys? You okay? It's Casey.
I'm here to observe how you are
Oh, no one told me.
and verbally encourage you to forego further suicide.
What's this? Who's this? Who the fuck is this? Explain! Is that a dentist? Who is
I
that?
don't know. I did not know. It doesn't look like the dentist. I don't know who this person is. Pearl Harbor.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna
Are
lose
the
my mind.
severance barriers holding?
Yes, the technology is working.
You like her.
She's easy to like. She's fond of me too, of course.
Didn't she try and break your fingers?
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Does she have more innies, more chips inside of her?
I don't
Can
know.
she? Is this like
I don't
the same
know.
person who goes to dentist? She
I
was
don't
just
know.
there, and when she woke up,
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand what I'm
Yeah,
talking
I understand
about.
what you mean. There's like multiple innies of
Because
her
like
that are
she's
specific
been
for
for
one
100
room.
and something
Hours. That's
with.
too little for.
What's that?
Yeah, I
Can I
understand
tell
what
you?
you mean. Yes, there could be multiple innies. This makes no sense to me.
I cannot look.
Why the
I
two
cannot.
of them?
I cannot look at them. Literally, look at them. New patient intake.
I think they're trying like IVF or whatever.
I thought so. Thought so too.
But like, why the two of them specifically? Like, how do we?
Oh my god, I'm a little nervous. Baby? So I'm a little nervous.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the final step. And, there's a kid who's out there just waiting for us. Just kind of reach out and grab her. Right?
So I drink less and I'd listen more.
What if it doesn't work?
Turn around and bend over.
Maybe your friend is right. I want to kill every single one of them.
Yes.
Literally.
Starting with him.
Can I ask you something? Is that the doctor, the
I think the
dentist?
dentist. I think that's the dentist.
Because every single
I don't
person
know.
looks
I
like a
think,
dentist.
okay, there's one chip.
And what happened in the rooms? You remember nothing? How did you feel in the hall? Did you exit any of the rooms feeling despair, fervor, gaiety?
That's all the emotions we would want her to
There's
feel.
only one room I haven't been to yet, and today it had a name on it.
Cold Harbor?
But shouldn't she
Cold
have...
Harbor.
She wasn't in that room?
So what happens once I've been in all the rooms?
Are you wiped?
You will see the world again. And the world will see you.
Fuck you.
So I'll see Mark.
Mark will benefit from the world you're siring. Kira will take away all his pain, just as Kira's taken away yours.
I fucking hate him.
Can you please just talk like a normal person?
Good night, Gemma.
Oh!
Dream sweet.
Kira will take away his pain like he has taken away your pain. It's again the same thing. It's taming your tempers. It's feeling nothing. It's like
But she's in a deep...
not feeling pain.
It seems like she's in a depression before the accident.
Yes.
It seems like she's in a deep depression.
When will he wake up?
When he's ready to.
Great.
Is nobody gonna come and ask why is Mark not at work?
There's no other choice.
Maybe it's the weekend.
Maybe. How convenient.
There's an any cabin.
Come again.
It's technically
Yes.
it's a cottage where severed people become their any's. And
Yes.
there was this woman.
Demona birthing retreat. This is how you get Gemma out.
Really? This? Because this looks like how you killed my brother.
I don't think you know how to take Gemma
You
out.
two are definitely related.
And they're talking like a normal people.
I could call her.
Who?
Harmony Cobell.
Why would you do that? She runs the severed floor.
Not anymore, she doesn't. She might know how to get in the cabin. And fuck, she might know how to get to Gemma.
She's Lumen through and through. She was raised by them. She's a soldier.
It's a risk, I get that.
A risk.
She is raised by them. No, she's raised by them.
Both of us. Everything I've done to fight, gone.
I'm calling her.
Call her. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Then I can't be a part of this.
What?
If you do that, if you make that choice,
What are you... No, seriously, what are you doing?
good luck.
You can't leave him like this. No. I can't do this without you.
This isn't my choice. It's yours.
No, I need you to stay. I don't know what to do with this. What do I do if he wakes up?
Well, she's not calling.
That woman.
Oh my god.
Chikai Bardo. I don't know, but it looks like two guys fighting.
No, it's the same guy fighting himself.
That's the
thing.
cards from the inside,
Ego.
right?
Yes.
How do you know it's the
It's
same?
a good thing that he couldn't have seen or something.
It's the same.
Oh,
Remember those cards?
but they came out.
Dylan hid one, right?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah, and then they made sure to bring it back from his house.
I got onto the mailing list.
Right, that's why they went into his house, because of these...
Why are you wasting your time with this?
He hid it behind the toilet or something, right?
Wait, but like,
Which one is?
what are they talking about, these cards? What are
Or
they?
it was until you ruined it.
You might be overreacting a little bit, Gemma.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Tell me how I'm feeling.
I have no idea how you're feeling.
Like shit. Beat to shit.
So let's stop.
I had to look back at what they were talking about, these cards.
It's okay. This is perfectly normal. Let's get you set up with that deal.
Can I get you anything else?
Okay, they're trying to like delete her fear, I guess. Like function. Delete any type of emotion. Tame it all.
He's stuck at 96%. When he's done, you're gonna have to say goodbye to her.
I'm aware. Here.
I want you all
Why
dead.
are you wearing that stupid sweater?
Dear Mr. Tisdale, I cannot thank you enough for the thoughtful Christmas gift you sent my husband and I, and we look forward to the many happy memories.
Come on now, sweetheart. It's the last one.
Nothing says
I cannot look at this. I'm so pissed off.
grouting.
Does she usually write with her left hand?
It's actually a decrouter.
Break his head. Literally
How
break
many
his head.
letters?
How long do I have to do this?
I told you, you're done. But Christmas has a funny way of coming back around each year.
It's always Christmas.
She tried
I
to
love you.
shut the fuck up.
Oop. I said, I love you.
I love you too.
I'm becoming so violent.
Me too. Me too. I'm so pissed off.
I
literally want to wear the wall.
I don't know what to do. She tried to bite off his 2 fingers. Did they say that? I hope. I wish you had succeeded.
Hello,
7th
Gemma.
Dr. Maurer?
30 July.
How are you feeling?
I think 7:30, like
Hour
time.
time.
My hand hurts.
What room caused your hand to hurt?
Allentown. I want to go home.
I hate him so much.
Your husband remarried last year. And he has a daughter now.
I don't believe you.
You've been gone a long time, Gemma. He's moved on. Maybe you've moved on too. In one of the rooms, what do you think? Do you feel yourself gravitating towards one room or another? Maybe you felt things behind those doors you never felt with Mark. Maybe I've seen it. The death of Ivan Ilyich. Let me guess. He dies at the end.
Oh my god, I love you. Continue. My girl. You should have finished the job.
Literally, you should have
finished this fucking job. I don't want that on your soul. Let me. Fucking let me.
Where is you going?
I don't know. When was this? You know what I mean? When was this happening?
Is it now?
Go there. Run.
You have to go past. That's the woman.
I know nothing. I somehow know less than when we started this episode.
Oh my god, I cannot watch this.
We need to kill them all.
This is so stressful.
We need to kill them all.
God, how I wish that she.
Why does it light up? I hate that it lights up.
Oh my god, kill her as well. Kill her as well.
Kill anyone.
Kill anybody who stops you. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Please.
Try getting into an elevator with me. Try. Who do you become now?
Who now?
I hate like Miss Casey.
Miss Casey.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Sure you don't want to come?
charades.
That's gonna be like 20 minutes.
This when she crashes.
Yeah, but, you know.
Or I could stay.
No, you should.
Please
go.
stay.
It's gotta be in tonight anyway, so.
I love you.
Bitch.
I said.
Oh no, I love you too. I'm sorry. See ya.
What is this now? What is this now?
But like, who is she gonna see? Whoever it is, you know what I mean? Milch. She's gonna come and see Milch.
But
like, Mark is not there, even if he is. But like, Mark is not
the
there.
lights are not turning on. What is? Who are you now?
I'm guessing Miss Casey. Hello, Milch.
Miss Casey.
She's Miss Casey.
Mr. Milchick,
I'm so sorry.
what's happening?
Nothing. Your Audi came in for a public art exhibition and found herself in the wrong elevator.
No.
Oh. How long have I been?
If you wouldn't mind turning around and heading back in, it would be greatly appreciated.
But
On you go.
where's...
Thank you, Miss Casey.
Oh! Fucking psychopaths. I cannot. Click again. Goes out.
With my bare fucking hands. With my bare fucking hands. You would not be breathing.
If this show doesn't end with them all dying. No, honestly, I cannot. Dying, not dying. Doing the, going through the same thing that Gemma is going through.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go? They said to Gemma the exact same thing. Where'd you go? Hell is not hot enough.
Guys.
We took such a big break. I really wasn't kidding when how am I supposed to film anything after this?
And yet we now found out that we have to.
We have to film
We
so
just
much.
looked at our schedules and we
film
figured that
so
we have to
much.
film 2 more episodes and it's 4 p.m.
We played this episode at 12. This is all I can tell
But
you.
like we did make such a big break.
I
We did
don't know.
even talk. We did talked a bit.
This is like we were sitting here discussing the episode. You're just like, why are we not like just
That's what I want.
turning on the camera?
Yes. But then we got hungry and things
spiraled. It doesn't matter.
Insane episode. I completely understand why my mother didn't figure out anything. I completely
I need to sit down next to your mother and someone needs to explain this to me. Because I feel like we gather what everyone else has gathered, but just like the details and the layers of what it all means and how it all connects, there's like too many directions to go down. You know what I mean? Like first, what a stunning piece of work. What a stunning episode. Because it felt so different from all the other episodes. Like, again, because of it being Gemma and us seeing her past life. And so, like, us seeing her in a world that feels
her,
more...
Mark as well,
of course. But, like, seeing them in a world that feels, like warm, familiar. That, like, that feels like there is a love.
I did not recognize any of the actors.
Literally. It felt like a different show.
It felt like a different show, like completely different characters. They had nothing in common. Mark smiled. Mark and everything, nothing seemed sterile.
Yeah.
Like in this world, somehow even like Mark, like his beard is completely, let's say, shaved. Or like Gemma, her hair is completely tied. Houses where they live, everything is gray.
Yeah.
Everything is without color, without life, without happiness, warmth, anything.
Yeah.
And then they put us in their previous life before all of this happened. It's like our world. They are completely different people. They smiled so much. They had so many emotions. They cried. I don't know how to explain that.
Just like the visual of like where they live. We are in perpetual winter.
Yeah,
it's constantly winter.
But like even also the dinner between the two of them with Mark Devin and Rickon, with the two of them completely different. Remember like when we first watched
when they had a dinner that's not a dinner,
and we were so confused the way they talked about everything seemed foreign, like a completely different world. And here they talked about in this dinner, it was like
felt normal,
completely normal,
and
felt disturbing. Like it was. I think even that made the episode even more sad.
No, like it was so well done. It was so well directed. It was so stunning in its visuals. Like
it's a piece of art.
What an incredible piece of work this whole show is, like in general.
Yeah, but like it surprises me in each episode, basically. How phenomenal it is, how different it is.
No, like this is literally...
Like, we know nothing about Gemma and we are...
Suddenly...
Oh, we found out so much. Like they just give us an episode where we find out her previous life, when we see her outside, when we see her inside. Yes, did we get even more confused? Yes.
There were too many things.
Too many
fucking things to even like. I think
I don't know how to talk about this.
God, me neither. Okay, before everything went down, yes, both of them were professors. I don't know exactly what they taught. It doesn't matter. Like there's some details that I need to check.
Maybe history.
Yes, history. But like they were talking about books. They were talking about a Tolstoy book, The Death of Ivan something. See, these are the things that I have not read that book. Like if we talked like Anna Karenina, if we talked War and Peace, like I could have gone somewhere with this. I have not read this one. And I am sure that book connects to something.
Maybe.
I think it's like they said, let me guess, he dies in the end. Is this foreshadowing about someone? I don't like that.
That wasn't she talking about that to
Mark?
To Mark.
He was like when they were like getting their blood drawn. They were talking about like I guess what they're grading or something. And like he was talking about.
Was she not talking about that book as well to the guy? He said
yes. There were twice I think mentioned
of the same
book. I think yes.
But let me guess, he died.
Yeah. Someone else said that. Who said that?
Exactly. That's
Who
the
said
guy.
it?
The guy that she's connected. That's running her whole thing.
Yes, maybe he is the one that said it.
He said it. That's why when you said Mark said it, in my mind he said it.
Yeah.
But like, did Mark say it as well? There is no way they're
something like
them.
Don't spoil me or whatever. Like spoiler alert or something. The story follows the life and eventual death of Ivan Illich, a high-ranking judge who becomes ill and grapples with his own mortality. As Ivan's health deteriorates, he begins to question the meaning of his life and reflects on the choices that he has made. The novel focuses on people's refusal to face the I can't pronounce this word.
I mean, I knew what we were gonna say. I even don't know what the word means.
It's inevitable. Inevitability.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Of death and their own mortality.
I mean, sounds interesting.
Yeah. How do we connect this? Well, death. It's about death. Grappling with the meaning of life and accepting death. There has to be like more of it that connects to the.
My question is, did
story.
she talked about that with Mark and with this guy?
Yes.
Because there is at least 10 things that happened. I mean, at least. It's not 10 things. But like that happened in her past and then downstairs.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
There
like,
are too many.
I don't know if it's about the book in general, but like, let's say, the way she said I love you to Mark and Mark didn't respond.
Yeah.
And then she stopped him and Mark responded. The completely same thing, same scene happened with the guy as well, where he stopped her because she didn't respond. You know?
And there was
another
something else
Exactly.
that was like, this is the exact same
you
thing.
said
But
that about Mark and maybe about both of them being woken up or something. Remember, like sisters, where did you go?
Yes,
or something.
but like that is
that has nothing.
That's
but
nothing.
like in my mind,
I mean, that could just be like, you know, the show representing how like in a way they're still connected.
Yeah,
you
maybe.
know?
But like I just want to say that like in my mind, I had a feeling like she's been living some scenes in her life while she's down. You know,
down.
What are they trying to, or how do they even know about? I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like I have no idea.
This is about to be such a rough review.
Where to even start?
No, me neither. Like,
but that's interesting.
Yeah, like what we have found out. This review is literally gonna be all over the fucking place about their previous life. Like they were in, seems like such a great, happy, perfect relationship. They were trying for a kid. It wasn't like she had a miscarriage, and yes.
I don't know. This episode just connected me so much with Gemma.
Yeah.
To Gemma.
Yeah.
Like just seeing her going through something like that, be so happy that like she's pregnant. We saw how she reacted, not wanting to drink and things like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then after that, like seeing her lose a kid that she wanted so much, and then seeing them go through struggles, and you see even the change a bit as it happens in real life to thousands of couples, you know, like when they're going through a rough period because of something that like is happening to them, you know, like either somebody close to them die, or like they lose something, they are struggling
ways,
like mentally or
financially,
exactly, and in this
it
case they are not able to get a child, you know, so like they're struggling with that, and they're trying with, I'm guessing, IVF,
I guess.
And like because of that, Gemma is we see feeling very not in a very good, in a bad place. And
it seems like she's like struggling with some type of like depression.
Definitely, that's how it seemed. And like we also had a bit of pieces like where Mark is not really listening to her, or they even argue in some ways, because like he says something and she's like, she answers back. I mean, I can't say just like pinpoint, but like we see that like he can't understand her exactly where she is, and she
like
is.
I thought when he said, and again, I don't know what you're supposed to do in these moments. You know, this is nothing to say about Mark. You know, it's just like, you know, it's human relations. You're not sure what to say. You're not sure how to like comfort your partner. Like it's like when she was like frustrated about it, he was like, well, let's just stop.
Yeah.
You know, like at that point, I was like, maybe that's not the answer that she wants to hear, you know, like maybe she wants like you to reaffirm that like it's gonna work, we just need to keep going, and like, but I'm sure he also like is emotionally exhausted, so like it was just, you know,
of course,
a perfect environment,
exactly.
You know, for you not to feel mentally okay, either one of you.
Yeah, or to be completely there for each other, you know, like sometimes you can't deal with some things yourself, let alone help your partner deal with those are like a regular, I'm not gonna say regular, but like regular things couples go through that like can break marriages, or like even or of course they don't have to, you know, like, but it seemed like that just like they were struggling in some ways.
Yes.
I mean, they were still close, don't get me wrong, it didn't seem like that like they are breaking apart.
No, not at all.
At any point they were close, very very much. You can see like the love is big between those two people.
Yeah.
It just like because of this thing they were struggling in some ways, you know. And the thing that we did see at one point is her holding the cards.
Yes.
The cards that like have been in Lumen.
Yes, that Dylan found and later like hid some. Where did he find them? He found them in O&D.
O&D.
When they went to visit, he was going there. He, I think, opened the drawer, if I remember correctly, and he took one of those cards. And then he hid it behind.
And then Milchek, he hid it. And
Milchek literally went and turned him on in his own house. Like, that's how important those cards were at that point. And, like, that makes me think that just, like, because, like, before this, like, I thought maybe Gemma went into an accident and like that's how they chose her, you know, like they couldn't fake this death or whatever and they chose her and they took her and whatever, but like I think now everything was intentional and like maybe they were preying on people that are gonna be in an emotionally, what word am I looking for, like that you can manipulate. That's very easy to do when you're in an IVF clinic, for example. Like, you know that they're trying for a kid. They have given them... We had a scene where, like, Mark is injecting... I'm not sure what you do. Like, there's something I know that you inject when you're trying to, like, have kids. Like, they could have given her something that, like, was not going to do anything, you know? So that, like, they continuously kept getting more frustrated and frustrated. And then, like, somehow... Like, did they send her this? Because, like, I'm not sure what did she say when she got it? Like, where did she get it? What is she doing with it?
With the cards?
Yeah. Because, like, I feel like I missed the first sentence of that. Sentence, yeah. Let's check. Oh, God, I don't even know where it was. Creepy.
We just saw the guy from Lumen in the clinic. I mean, from the main,
I'm gonna cry.
Who we saw. I'm guessing you saw it.
I'm gonna cry.
And he looked at her.
I wasn't even looking for this. What was I looking for?
For the cards. I kind of feel like it was before.
I want to see the paper that she signed now. This was so scary suddenly, somehow to me. I thought like it was maybe like... I thought the clinic was gonna be like something theirs, but like somehow it didn't. Can you see what the clinic is called or something?
Fertility Center, Man.
Nothing, okay.
No, it's the same guy fighting himself, defeating his own psyche. Ego death.
Okay.
How do you know it's the same guy?
It's the room. Okay.
The hair's the same.
Rooms.
The thing came in the mail?
Yeah, it's one of those things when you have to draw a duck or a rabbit or whatever.
It came into the mail.
I think I got onto the mailing list at the clinic.
Okay. They literally like knew where to find someone. I don't know how exactly they picked her. Like, why exactly her? Like, I can understand you can find someone that, you know, is struggling and feeling a lot of emotions. I'm sure that you need someone that feels a lot of emotions so that you would tame them. Like, I don't know what to call it now. We'll get to that. But, like, they found the perfect candidate.
I'm guessing
they mailed this to her.
That's what I say. I'm guessing they had things to consider, and with this clinic, it was easier to see those things and pick her. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But why would they be sending her these cards? Like, it talks about ego death. It talks about you fighting your own self. You know, he's like, how do you know it's the same person? They have the same hair.
But she already has to believe in something before. Why would she accept? I mean, she didn't accept, but like, you know, like to me, if you are sending,
like, is that the only thing that they sent to her? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I look at it like a fucking cult.
Yeah.
Like being brought into a cult.
Yeah.
Like you're sustainable.
Piece by piece.
Like they like lured her in.
But
like they took her.
They took her. That's what I want to say.
Her.
Like,
She went.
I don't think she went
to charades.
Exactly. She couldn't have known 100%. That's what I want to say. Like, are they trying to tell us that, like, with some scenes for us to question if she went willingly or if she was taken? In my opinion, she was taken. You know?
Well, she told Mark, "You're gonna go with me." Like, he was supposed to go with her. Like, the night that she died.
It didn't seem like she knew that Mark is gonna say no. And she
her.
asked just like again. It seemed like they took her. And again,
maybe they just needed, just needed to see how she, like, takes in the cards, like, what she thinks about them. Like, maybe they did this to other women as well and just, like, found who was...
Test.
Like, yes, like, test. Like, she said, like, it's sort of, like, similar to the thing that you get... in psychologist's office, like, is it a butterfly or like what you see from this image? So like they might have sent this
That's what I want to say.
Multiple women, let's say.
But like I also think like they probably did some tests. So, like I don't know with what type of tests.
No, like physically, yes, I think so as well.
Yeah, but like I think they had to do some types of tests
to choose her.
And like the clinic was a perfect place to do those things.
Yeah.
To those women.
Yeah, I agree, and they just like found
and
for
she
some
was
reason
probably
how
a perfect candidate.
Yes, for whatever reason, how she like let's say took these cards in, made them think that she's gonna be a perfect candidate.
Again,
and maybe again there was something else that they have done. We just don't know this.
Just like
maybe
one thing for us that like we found out.
Yes, and so like they found a perfect candidate. Now, a candidate for what? We always go back to the same question.
Yes, again, this thing confirmed to us they're definitely trying to tame all her emotions.
Literally.
For like her to stop being who she is, a human with emotions, with feelings, with everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes, we saw that like they sent her to different types of rooms.
Yeah, and she was different innies in that. Like that to me also was like something that I didn't think was a thing.
That's for her. That's for 100% because like for example, when she was in a room with the guy and she was writing the Christmas cards.
Yeah.
He said something like, "It's not gonna be Christmas for some time now, you know."
Yeah, she said it's always Christmas.
It's always because for her
same in the dentist room.
Exactly.
He was like, "We didn't do it for 6 weeks," and she was like, "I was just here."
Like so, that tells us that like somehow they're separating her.
One innie exists for each room.
Yeah.
But like, okay, one innie existing for each room then represents a certain type of emotion for each room. Like one room was clearly fear because of the plane or whatever, like that was trying to tame her. One was like some type of like pain. I mean, everything here is like pain in a way. Like they're trying to control all these emotions that are like negative, like that are painful, and just like giving it to innies. You know, similar to like childbirth. You don't feel it. Someone else takes that pain away from you. So each and every single room is one emotion that they are taming. How they are taming, I don't know, because like she enters every room, but she has not entered Cold Harbor. So like every other room is like complete, because Cold Harbor is at like 96, but all the other rooms were completed.
How are they completed?
I don't know.
Why is she then going again into them if they're completed?
Well, like,
isn't she completing them constantly?
I don't know, because like they just said like that's the one room that she doesn't enter because it's like he is still finishing it up, you know. So like
preparing
when he finished it, yeah, like
for
it's
her
something,
to tame that emotion.
I guess,
like
love, something like that, love. Because like the thing with Gemma and Mark is like the emotion that he feels for her is love and grief over her death, what he thinks like is her death.
It's so fucking confusing, honestly.
It's so confusing.
Like the whole thing is so confusing. And because we don't have nearly as many.
The thing that they were telling to her is like something that's like so confusing to me as well. I guess they want to like create a chip, like sell a chip that is just gonna, you know, create this what you would consider like utopia. Like you're not gonna be able to feel pain, you're not gonna be able to feel any emotion that's bad. But the thing that I don't understand is like the reason why some people are not gonna feel the pain of something is because like your innie is gonna feel that pain. So like you enter this room, you don't remember the pain, let's say, but your innie goes through that pain.
And you also feel the pain. afterwards, because like they asked her which room was most painful, and she says it.
Yes, so like they are tweaking things, I guess, so that like only when you enter that room, basically you're innie. Okay, yes. So they could be basically working on the chip that they put into people would split into as many innies as there are emotions, so that those innies would take those emotions, the unpleasant emotions, while your outside self, would be unaffected by those emotions. The thing that like I don't understand, they use the specific word, what was it about Gemma? They use specific words that I don't know what they mean by this. Like they said, you will see the world and the world will see you. Don't understand that.
Didn't they say something about Mark as well?
Yes, that like you will take his pain away as well. You know, which would go with that. Like you're just gonna like no negative emotions are gonna exist. But like he said, like you will sire. He said sire. You will sire the next generation of something.
I mean, if it's again, I understand that.
Yeah.
I mean then that's it. It's not confusing anymore.
How does the chip work?
Because like I thought taming emotions, like no one's gonna feel them.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna go through all of this, and all Gemma with emotions is not gonna exist. Not that like there is gonna be an innies who are gonna feel those emotions. I thought that like nobody's gonna feel those. That like that's how they're gonna selling it.
Yeah, I think that is how they're gonna be selling it.
Also, the thing is, like, I'm wondering how close, because it seems like they're very close to the finishing line. Like, only Cold Harbor is missing.
I'm so afraid when Cold Harbor gets completed.
It does not seem like they're really close. Gemma is still there. Because, again, I expected Gemma don't have those emotions. Again, Cold Harbor is not finished. But, like, she does have emotions. She remembers like, Mark. She
but that's the thing,
is grieving over Mark. She is angry. She is brave.
Yes, because love gives her all of that. Because like it was a constant. We kept getting flashbacks of her and Mark, and so like if Mark gets, I don't know if like deleted is the right word. Like I'm not sure. Like what is she supposed to experience in this room? Because in every room that she entered, she has gone through a certain emotion. What type of emotion is it gonna be in Cold Harbor? It's called Cold Harbor. Is it grief? Is it love? But like all the other emotions that like she is experiencing are unpleasant emotions.
I mean, I don't know how I would even know that. Honestly, I don't know how I would answer that question. It was very painful to see her go through something like this. The entire episode, I had 100 mixed emotions. I went through so many stages.
Yeah. I
wanted to kill them all. I still want to.
God.
Like, I wanted to choke them with my hands.
Literally.
I felt so much compassion towards Gemma. Hated them for everything they do. Like, even with everything that we have seen, somehow Gemma part came out of nowhere, meaning I was shocked with how evil they are.
Yeah.
Like, I was even surprised, you know, because...
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they are doing this to a human being, whatever they are doing, they're testing her. She's not willingly there.
Yeah.
You know? When the guy told her Mark moved on, he has a wife and a daughter. I don't know, like, no episode has angered me this much that, like, I hated every single person. You know what I mean? I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about them.
Yeah.
Like, even Milch, who during this season I grew to love and, like, understand, and we did find out in this episode, like, they said a sentence about Harmony Cobell, like, don't call Harmony Cobell, she has been raised there.
She's been raised by them or something.
Again, we don't know exactly what that means.
But I mean, like, that can, like, easily be just, like, you know, they have made her who she is and everything, but, like, I think she has
can
been
be also
raised
that
there.
She is raised there. But I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this episode even made me wanna choke me, Milchuk when he coldly told Gemma to turn around.
I literally had to stop myself numerous times throughout this episode. I didn't know where to go with my anger.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't know where to go with my anger, so like I stopped myself from like saying, because if anything, we have talked so excessively about how much we love a Milchek, Cobell, Helena, the fucking next head. I was gonna say kill them all. I was literally stopping myself from saying kill them all. I don't care about Helena, I don't care about Cobell, I don't care about Milchek. Kill them fucking all.
I literally, that's what this episode did to me.
Like it,
I didn't even, I think at one point I said, your friend is right, I want them all dead. I want to burn. Like, we watched that during these 2 seasons with our 4 characters, you know? Like, we watched that, and like, we sympathize, but like, somehow with Gemma, again, these characters, no matter how bad it is, they do have some type of life outside.
Yeah.
With whatever life that is, they do have it. With Gemma, she is stuck there. She cannot go anywhere. When she's going somewhere, she's going from room to room and experiencing torture.
Yeah.
Constant torture.
Yeah.
And I don't remember when she talked to Milchek and when she said, am I happy down? Like, am I happy when I go home? Do you know, like, something about, fuck you. I cannot. I literally want, like, I can't remember the last time I felt so much anger towards anything.
No, that was infuriating. My mind literally breaks as to how, like, her going through all of this connects to, like, the chip working in other people as well. Like, my mind doesn't compute how that happens.
Yeah, again, they just
doesn't compute.
Again, they gave us a lot of information, but like, again, they didn't give us anything. You know what I mean? Like,
we even saw like literally the MDR basically just inverse. That was so confusing to me. So I was like looking at them like, is this supposed to be like them? Because it was 3 guys, it was 1 girl. They kind of look like our guys.
Like the room looks the same, so just like dark. Our room is full of light. This one is full of dark.
They are facing away from each other. These are facing towards each other. Like it was them, and it was so confusing. I'm not sure why.
But like they are doing the similar job. They're just like watching our guys at the same time.
Watching their emotions.
Yeah.
And like putting them into certain types of emotions. I don't know if like they are looking like them because. Maybe for them to think that they're watching themselves or something, because like why else would you have them?
Either understand it better, feel more compassion towards them if you're looking at somebody who is exactly
who you
like
think
you.
is you or whatever or something like that. Because otherwise, like, why would they be the same? Why would they look the same? That would make absolutely no sense. So like, there's that. The guy told the other guy, okay, the guy that has the word tattooed, which one? I forgot what word it is. Told the other guy, like, when this is complete, the guy that's with her when she's writing her Christmas cards.
I mean, the guy is not just there, he is everywhere, in every room, you know.
The guy with the mustache?
Christmas, yes, that's the same guy.
That's the doctor?
Who is in the clinic, I think that's the same guy.
That's the doctor? God, I'm so blind on faces.
I first thought that, like,
I will be fooled by Batman.
I first thought that, like, everybody just looked the same to me.
Oh.
You know? But I think that's like that she's going through. You might be right. And like that, basically he is going through this whole thing with her. Yeah. He probably picked her in the. Now when we saw that like he was in the clinic, he probably picked her in the clinic, and now he's going through this. He probably followed her life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The guy told him like when this is finished, like you're not gonna have her. There was too many mentions of death in this episode.
Yeah, but like I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. Like I don't know what we're talking about. Like when she enters Cold Harbor, they mentioned death too much, but I cannot understand. Like you worked. Like how does her death bring about anything when you worked so hard? You know what I mean?
Like
so I'm not
her
sure what
death is it her death or is it just her death with emotions? You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe he just meant like you cannot have her in the way that you know
yes
her.
Like do they mean in that way? Because like I don't think she's dying. They need to present her to the world. She is the most important part of this whole puzzle, you know?
Yeah, but just like that's not like, you know what I mean, like how can they sell this product? Because like for this to be for her to go through this taming the emotions or whatever, this took years, and this took her being kidnapped essentially. Yeah. Like no one's gonna pay to go and do this, you know. So like this product
this is
has to be completed.
But it's not gonna be. That's the thing. This episode made me care so much about her that like I will not accept anything in the future bad happening to her. If you understand what I mean. Like it's already been 2 years and she has already suffered for 2 years.
Yeah.
You cannot finish this product. I understand like this show doesn't seem like a show that's gonna have a happy ending, let's say. Maybe. I don't know. But again, this show is about humanity in many ways, you know? And I don't think the point is gonna be you can kill off a human inside of you. You can kill off a love. You can I think love is always gonna prevail in people. I think the fact that those two people but again, Mark is the crucial. They told us that before. Yeah. But like again, I think the fact that Mark loves her and that she loves him, even after all the experience, it's not gonna work. Or are they gonna stop the experiment? Because on the other side, we know that they know where Gemma is, how to get to Gemma, where the elevator is.
Yeah.
Are they gonna go to Gemma?
How deserving.
Are they gonna go to Gemma before we finish Cold Harbor?
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was like thinking, how does Irving know the hallway that led to Gemma? And so like my mind was going, like, what if he was part of OND? Like he paints. What if he was part of OND and we knew that they used to take things downstairs, but then like someone else took over or whatever, but like they used to do this. What if he at a certain point ago? Yes, because like it's like 3 years ago, because he has been working 3 or 4 years in Lumen. Three
but
years
again, woman has been working longer. She has told him about
yes, but like they might think that they're working longer, because like if you can have multiple innies, you know, like Irving just had another innie, let's say, that worked in the OND department or something like that, and that's how he knows. I mean, how his outside self knows, I just don't understand. This is what we come to. I don't know. My brain is broken by this.
I think that is where we're going with the season. I think we're going towards, I don't know, finding Gemma. But like, even if we found her, is it like are we gonna find her? Is it gonna be too late? Are we already gonna finish Cold Harbor? Again, I still don't think it's gonna be too late. I don't think there is any possibility for it to be being too late. You know what I mean? I don't think that is where this show is going.
I literally, I don't know. I really don't know.
Because if anything bad happens to her...
Something bad is already happening to her.
I know, but like if we finish off with everything bad with her, I am not watching an episode of the show. That is what this episode made me. That is how much this episode made me care about that character. And made me sympathize with her character.
Mark is woken up. In what state, I'm uncertain.
The woman left because Devin wanted to call Miss Cobell, but technically she didn't call Miss Cobell.
She didn't call, so why did you leave?
Why did you leave? Why don't you come back? And I was like, the woman is so manipulative. Like
she
even
is.
Though, again, I understand.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I really do understand why she manipulated. Why is this so important to her? Again, she said, this is the only way. She said, Harmony Cabell has been raised by them. We cannot trust Harmony or things like that. And I completely agree with all those things. But like the way that she talks to Devin, the way that she manipulates her emotions is fascinating. Even though, again, I say it, I understand why. Because
I mean, exactly. Like, it's not
because she's trying to do something that she thinks
Mark,
is very important.
If Mark is collateral damage for the greater good, what she thinks, she's gonna take it, you know what I mean? And she's gonna like do anything she can to make him do this.
Especially because we know what is happening down there with Gemma and with Mark, and like how crucial Mark is. So it is probably the last moment that we need to wake him up.
Yeah.
So that like when he goes downstairs, knows what to do in some ways. and
Yeah.
how to help Gemma, how to save Gemma. I have no idea.
I just don't know.
I really have no idea.
I broke my brain. I'm afraid what next episode is gonna be. What are you gonna tell to your mother? What are you gonna call her and say?
I don't know what the next episode. Again, because we got so much of Gemma in this episode, I do believe there is again potential for the next episode to end with them going downstairs or trying to find
I think
Gemma.
so as well.
Honestly, that's how I see it. I cannot. I also want to say that I think those two actors are fucking phenomenal.
Oh, Mark and Gemma.
Yes. How they played different characters, it's fascinating to me. And how this show, no, honestly, I have it can evoke any emotion in me any second. I ended up an episode, I wanted to bawl my eyes out.
It does the opposite to us of taming our tempers.
Yeah.
They're not tamed.
No, completely.
I feel rage.
I feel
everything.
I feel emotional towards every single one of them. When Devon found out that Gemma is alive, I wanted to cry. Okay,
Nothing.
guys,
My brain
this
hurts.
is the worst review, in my opinion, that we have made so far.
Oh, we took a break,
and I have a feeling we didn't talk about anything.
No.
I have a feeling I have a feeling the thing between the two of us was more productive than this.
Me too.
Honestly,
should have turned on the camera and started speaking Serbian. And if you understand, you understand. If you don't, oh well.
Because right now I feel like we missed so many. God.
That's it.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.